Hi everyone! Jolene from the channel Bookworm Adventure Girl was kind enough to tag me in the nature tag, so that is what I'll be doing today. The nature tag was created by Well Traveled Books. 1. What is your favorite book that has a heavy focus on nature? James Herriot books and Lab Girl by Hope Jahren. Dad read James Herriot books to our family growing up. I reread them a year or two ago. Lab Girl helped me reshape my worldview after it collapsed a few years ago. 2. What book gave you a wake-up call, climate or otherwise? I read They Were Her Property by Stephanie Jones-Rodgers just after George Floyd was murdered. It didn't make this claim, but it left me with the impression that the Karen behavior came from the slave management techniques used by white women, or at least that there was a connection. 3. Your favorite book cover that features nature. The Story of More by Hope Jahren. I like the tree umbrella on the front. Unfortunately, the editing software I use seems like I'd have to use the paid version to show you the picture. Even then, the tutorial made it seem unnecessarily complicated. 4. A book that discusses revolution and change. Changes in the Land by William Cronin is about the ecological revolution that took place as English settlers took land from indigenous nations in New England. Also, Hero of Two Worlds by Mike Duncan is about the Marquis de Lafayette. He was a major figure in both the American and French revolutions, which were about what they called natural rights. 5. Do you read outside? If yes, what is your favorite spot to do so? Yes, sort of. I listen to audiobooks while doing yard work in both the front and backyards. 6. Your favorite Indigenous author or book? I haven't read very many Indigenous authors yet. 100 in a Hand by Joseph M. Marshall III is my favorite so far. 7. A book that takes place outside or features nature as a character. The Soul of an Octopus by Cy Montgomery features various octopuses as characters. 8. Which book genres do you associate with each of the 4 elements? Air, earth, fire, water. Like Jolene, I'll list books instead of genres. Air, The Wright Brothers by David McCullough. Earth, Scars on the Land by David Silkenat. Fire, The Big Burn by Timothy Egan. Water, Floating Coast by Bathsheba Nemuth. 9. We Are All Connected. Name a book that brought you community. Example, a book, buddy read, etc., or made you think about community. Founding Gardeners by Andrea Wolfe is about the community of early American politicians through the lens of how they communicated with each other about their gardens and their interest in what we might call ecology. George Washington made everyone at the Constitutional Convention calm down by going to a plant nursery. 10. Have you ever participated in Climathon, or are you planning to? I had never heard of Climathon before I was tagged. I'm not sure I have time for all the prompts with my project, Historathon, and the other reading events I'd like to do, but I have been thinking lately that I'd like to do a nature-related reading event at some point in the year. I guess that means I'll be reading at least 2 nature books this year. I'm in the middle of braiding sweetgrass, and at some point I'd like to read Finding the Mother Tree by Suzanne Simard. Well, I guess that's everything. I still think I'm too small of a channel to tag anyone, but if you'd like to do this tag, consider yourself tagged. Thank you. Bye.